The following is a demonstration of Epiphany's eRental module. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will walk through the scenario in which a customer contacts to rent an item. We will then create a booking or reservation record and add the item to the booking record. Once the item has been added, we will begin our transfer and pickup process, which moves the item from your available warehouse into your rented warehouse. Once the item has been picked up, we will then go through the process of creating the initial bill and invoice. We will then walk through the scenario in which we will return the item and create our final billing at the end of the rental period. Once you have created the reservation record, you can then add items by selecting the Add Items button. This will open up a new window in which you will select the item category or type that you want to rent. Once you've selected your item or category that you want to rent, you will get a listing of different items that participate under that category. Select the item and click Update. You've now selected the item that you want to rent and just hit Save. Your reservation record is now updated with the new item in which you are going to rent. To rent out the item, you will just select the Pickup Transfer Order process, and this will automatically create a transfer order. The transfer order will then select the items or show the items in which you will be renting. It'll tell you a link back to the booking record so that you know this is part of your rental process. You will use NetSuite's item fulfillment, to which you will select the actual items or units that you are renting. So if you are using NetSuite serialized items, you will then select the serial number of the item that you are renting. Otherwise, you can set up and use unique serial numbers or identification numbers such as barcode records, and you would input the barcode or the unique identifier in this field for non-serialized items. The item fulfillment moves the item from your available warehouse into an in-transit status. You then complete an item receipt that moves your items into your rented warehouse that you know that this item is no longer available. As you go through your pickup process, your booking record is then updated to reflect your pickup transfer order, fulfillment, and receipts. After your customer has picked up the rental item, you will then be able to create your initial bill and invoice. By clicking the Bill and Extend button, it will now create a booking bill record. On this bill of record, you will indicate the date in which it is to process. It has a link back to your customer and your booking record, and then the user can indicate the end date. The system will automatically generate an invoice based upon the bills that you have set up. And then now you have an invoice that was created. In this scenario, this is making a rental invoice for 5 units on a monthly rate of $1,000. This would be for a standard rental of this item. You also have the flexibility to create custom pricing rules, which gives you the flexibility to negotiate special prices with customers. In the event that you have a customer that you have negotiated a special rental rate for, you can then create a custom pricing rule that would indicate the item, the customer, location, and the rate for that item. So when you do that, you can set up a new bill that will show you again the customer, the rental, booking record, as well as an invoice period. And then on the new invoice, it will rent for the item, again at your negotiated rate based upon those pricing rules that you have set up. Now, at the end of the rental duration, your customer can return the item. At this point, you can complete the rental reservation record. You can return a single item by selecting the return item. It will then open up a screen showing you a listing of all items that have been rented or are listed on that reservation record. Your user can then select the item that they want to return, enter the quantity, and then select a serial number if it is a serialized item. They can also indicate the location in which it was returning or if it's a replacement item. By checking the return items process, it will begin the scripts that will automatically create your book and return record, your return transfer order, item fulfillment, and item receipt. Now, if your customer is transferring or returning all items that are rented, you can walk through the Return All process. The Return All process will automatically create your booking records, and it will show a listing here of all items that were rented. You indicate your date and your location, select Run Process, and the system automatically creates the book and return records for all items, your transfer order, item fulfillment, and item receipt. And it also goes in and updates your booking record to show that all items have been returned. Now, a completed booking and reservation record will then be updated to show your return, transfer order, item fulfillment, and item receipt, as well as showing that all items have been completed. You may also at this point complete your final transaction and complete a bill or invoice for any additional billing or rental periods that were created since your last invoice. And last but not least, you can utilize our rentals dashboard to help you monitor and keep track of all open reservations, rentals, and late returns, as well as status of all of your units that have been rented. Our dashboards are completely customizable, and you can monitor the information that you want to record on your dashboards. And this concludes the demonstration of the Epiphany's eRental module.